Hey guys, welcome to part 13 of Pokemon Platinum. Today, we're going to be on our way to Canalave City, so let's get to it. Route 218. This is where we last stepped off, and we are ready to be surfing westwards to Canalave City. I just noticed that there's a bit of rocks blocking each way, but I'm going to try to surf right here first. Let's do this. I have no idea what is going to be up ahead, what Pokemons we're going to be getting to see and exploring from the wilds. Oh, there's two fishes here. Well, I'm going to squeeze in here and grab this item first. And this is a Hyper Potion. Cool. First thing we collect up, let's talk to this fisher. Outdoor fishing for the win. Showering doesn't help my fishing any, but shower I must. Alright, shower match or Pokemon battle. We could probably do both at the same time, right? Alright, challenged by Fisherman Miguel. Two Pokemons each from Miguel. First one coming up is Gyarados. And I've still kept in my Staraptor in the front side because Staraptor's been doing really well as the starting Pokemon for these battles. Now, Infernape is definitely going to have a lot more time in this part for sure because I do want Infernape to be battling against the gym leader if we do get around to it later. So let's go with Aries here. This may not take down this Gyarados because Gyarados' intimidation has cut down her attack. And yes, it's got good defense to not get hit in one shot. Glare comes out from Gyarados, so then our defense falls down. And we're going to go for another Aries just to finish off the job. On the experience share side, we have Pikachu. And I think Pikachu right now is above 40s in our party. And speak of level ups, we've gotten Staraptor at level 56 now. So one's across the board for defense, special attack, and special defense, plus 3 in the attack. That's the main part there. That's awesome. So 154 that we get there. And Pikachu 756 experience points. Now Miguel's also going to be sending out a double Gyarados. Let's keep it in with Staraptor. But the problem is now with Gyarados having 2 intimidation on Staraptor is that the Aries is going to get even more weaker. So let's just say we do Aries, we might just get about 50 or just beneath 50% on this attack. Yeah, it's around 50. It could be probably another 2 more Aries to take down this Gyarados now, because when I've seen Gyarados stack up these intimidates, that's pretty much a good strat to lower down someone's attack as well. And it could be kind of a competitive nature as well when you are stacking down intimidations, like switching your Pokemons back and forth in a competition. Like if you have your first Pokemon and you know that the other person has a really strong attacking Pokemon that has physical damage, then you could just probably stack up those intimidates back and forth. That's what I would say if I was thinking of strategy wise. But yes, Miguel has been defeated. Gua, this is her, and we get 2,112 Poké-Dollars for winning. Let's go. Alright, my showering is scaring away the Pokemon. Oh, now you're thinking about the Pokemon while you're fishing. Alright, let's go and surf again. We're going to be surfing over to the other fisher. I see on the other side of the trees there's some more berries to be collecting. I can't wait to begin those. Yeah, nothing's biting. Nothing's biting? Let's see why it's not biting. By having a Pokemon. Oh wow, 5 Pokemons with Fisherman Luck. Okay, it's good though. It's not Gyarados. It's not the cat tick whereby Gyarados keeps on intimidating us and we have nothing in our barrel left of our attack stats. So Remedy comes out first. We did see an Octillery in the last part. That was the first time seeing it. That's the evolved version of Remoraid. And those are Johto Pokemons as well. So they're pretty cool. Let's get 241 each way, and it's going to be double Remoraid up. I've actually switched my attacks from Air Ace to Ring Attack now. I feel like Ring Attack is just going to be the best thing right now. Just using the PP, and that's why, you know, Staraptor's kind of being my favorite in terms of starting. Like, if our Infernape still had Mach Punch, it would have been really cost-worthy, but we only really have Scratch and Flame Roll, and Scratch is weaker compared to using Ring Attack because I feel like Ring Attack just does the better damage and it's more consistent damage to be taken at these Pokemons one and out. But yeah, still throwing out the Remoraids one after one after one, and it's still got that smile on its face. It's kind of a shame though, like, you know, using Ring Attacks across that smile as it just wants to have fun, right? Oh, 4th Remoraid. Okay, so is this gonna be like a whole Remoraid party? Are we gonna be seeing at least one Octillery at the end? Like one of them evolve? I'm not too sure what the leveling is for Remoraid to evolve into Octillery. I would assume like every time when it comes to only one evolution in terms of Pokemon, like they would evolve between in the 20s or into the 30s. That's what I would assume. But if it's like a 3-stage evolution, then the second evolution comes into like the 10s. Oh, Gyarados. Yeah, okay. So no Octillery of evolution, but we just get scared down by a Gyarados in the end. Great. So I'm gonna have to change. Let's actually use Brave Bird. Let's see if Brave Bird takes down Gyarados in one hit. So we do have quite a large significant level difference between 25 actually. Yeah, 25. So we're gonna get hit by the recoil, and Gyarados is down. It really hurts with the recoil when we actually attack it with Blissey's or anyone that has really high HP. Those are the scary parts of Brave Bird. Can't catch a fish, can't catch a break. And we get 1,984 Pokédollars for winning. I was counting on strength in numbers, but packing it in and going home sounds good at a time like this. Oh, you want to be going home? There's a lot of fishes to be catching, more Remoraids to be catching on your side. Alright, let's surf with B-Bow now. Oh, and we got our first surfing battle of the day for the wild, and it is a Tentacle, which also, by the way, we did catch a Tentacruel in the last part. That's the thing though, is just like a lot of our surfing expeditions when it came to catching wild Pokemon, it actually grew pretty high up in the last part as well. The only one Pokemon we didn't caught from the last part, which I didn't actually get too much into the wild grasses area, was Krogunk. But there is a case whereby we could get a Krogunk in the Safari Park, which it didn't appear in the last part. Okay, so both of these go to the same place, either way. Alrighty, let's talk to this fella. Let it rock. It's the rhythm of battle. It's rhythm time. Rhythm battling time. Alright, we're challenged by guitarist Tony. And the first one is Cricketude, one of the most unique cries in Gen 4 for sure. And one of Nando's favorite from the anime as well. Nando being a trainer that was pretty much included in all of the seasons of Diamond and Pearl for the anime when they first spotted Ash, Dawn, and Brock, whereby he wanted to have a feel of what did he want to do, Pokemon battling, or did he want to do the contest, which he couldn't really factor in any of those to choose one or the other, so he decided to go with both, which was a fantastic idea. He did really want both of them, to be honest, like top 4 in the top coordinator competition, and I think he was, I don't know what rank he was, because he was facing against Ash in round 2 or round 3, but there was like hundreds of other trainers back then, probably like in the 64s, top 64s, if I had to think correctly around to it. But he didn't really want both of them, to be fair. And I feel as though he doesn't have too much experience overall from the others, so he did a really good job. Can you hear it? That's my guitar weeping. And we get 1,584 for winning. I'm too torn up to sing anymore. I am so cool that way. The coolness really shines. We actually got a tree here. Let's actually slap down some honey. And we also got some berries. We've seen these berries before. Yeah, all of them seems very familiar, so Warspray pick up. And yeah, we'll just pick up all of these berries, because there's not really anything new for me, and we'll just slap each of these back down. Okay, so I'm gonna plant all of these and ward these up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that 1, 2, 3 is the best ring. I have no idea in terms of tips, but it's just easier just to do it that way. But yes, each of these ones are all done. Now let's actually check into this wild grass if we can find some new Pokemon over here. Let's see what we get. And also let's actually look if we can find any secret items here. This would be great as well. Generally in the wild grass, we do get some hidden items at times. Oh, it's a Floatzel. And we already caught a Floatzel before in the previous parts coming up to, I believe, Celestic Town. Intimidation comes in, and we're just gonna wreck it down with a Wing It. Oh, it says no. It's not your turn, Staraptor. It's my turn with Aqua Jet. But yeah, let's just respond with the Ring Attack, and let's see if this actually takes it down. Which it does. It doesn't do a good job. So Floatzel is faded, and we just get those points in again with Staraptor. Okay, double chance again. sometimes even if there is a new Pokemon in this wild grass, we could only determine if we're very lucky with it. So I do like routes that have a lot of grass fields that we can keep on walking around and then getting like 8 or 9 tries into the grass, and then we finally find that uncommon Pokemon that probably has a 5 to 10% chance of finding. So even if we don't find anything new, it's just still good just to see and familiarize the area of what Pokemon can be done. And then also sometimes trainers nearby that you do fight against do also have the same Pokemon that you go up against. So at least you know that, oh, Floatzel's here, then someone else just called Floatzel and they want to use on metal. So it's nice having those hints there. Oh, Chatot in the building. Okay, well, we already got Chat. We got it traded before, very long ago. And let's keep it going. Let's go with Ring Attack. Nice. All done there. Oh, and Pikachu grew to level 43. So 2s across. It's only 1s on the defense, but still, I actually like this amount of stats build up pluses because it's +3 on the speed. Fantastic. 6 more to go for speed there. And I think that's it, really. We should actually get out of grass. And onto the top over here, there is a sailor. A man of the sea is also a man of Pokemon. And we are a man of battling right now. So Sailor Skylar's coming here. And Skylar sends out Mantike, which is a debut Pokemon for Gen 4 because it is the baby form for the older one, Mantane. Which is interesting, actually, that he decided to have a baby form Pokemon debut there, alongside with Happiny and a few others. Oh yeah, and Bonsley as well, isn't it? So again, a lot of similarities that they take a lot of inspiration from is Gen 2, and then they just added way more on top of it, which is great. And I wish that Gen 2 Johto was exactly the same like Gen 4, because there's so much Kanto laid with Gen 2 that doesn't really show the best parts of Johto at times. Because I think that there's a lot of amazing Johto Pokemons, but then it gets subcasted easily with Kanto. Because a lot of our teams, when we do build them up, has a lot of the previous Generation 1 Kanto Pokemon. Alright, Sailor Scarlet defeated. Anchors away, and we get 2,176 Pokédollars for winning. You've got what it takes to be a trainer among trainers. Certainly do. Alright. And nothing much else in here. Like, there's no other hidden items to be found. What does this sign say? 218 to Canalave City. Whoa. Really? Interesting. Alright, here we go. What's this? JCB, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokédex, you see. So I chosen this spot on a hunch that you had passed through. JCB, may I have your Pokédex for a moment? Let's see, was I supposed to put in the sufferer here? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All done, I've upgraded your Pokédex. I should explain how it's being upgraded, shouldn't I? It can now display images of male and female Pokemon. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic. The professor is concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now. Interesting. So upgrades on the Pokédex. We're gonna have to see that. So that is male and female that they was referring to. Okay, let's just say if we go to Turtwig. Oh, that's not Turtwig. Unless they're talking about over here. That's form, type, name, order. Yeah. Maybe it's just that we have to click on the Pokemon itself. So let's say Turtwig, for example. Area cry size forms. Ah, this is what it is. So male, see another form. Oh, can't really do that. Maybe I just have to find something else that does have a male and female form. Oh, Combi. Combi would be good because I actually got both of these ones up. So A to Z. Name, let's put to C here. ABC. Okay, slap that down. And we go to Combi because I do know that I got 2 versions of combi here in my party. Bingo, number 53. So we go back to the forms. So male and female. That is the way they have done it. So certain Pokemons will definitely factor in the difference here for the male and female counterparts here on the screen. It's just right now, because combis look the same here, it's like that. But it's cool though, having a new update from one of the professor's scientist assistants to give us this as well, to expand the Pokédex finding, because the Pokédex is really fantastic. The searches, the things you can research and find out information as well. Boy, I'm sure I'm thirsty. Is this the time whereby we give him a bottled water? Because it kind of reminds me of Gen 1 in that way as well. But wait, we are in Canalave City, right? I thought it was going to have a longer route in this part. So Canalave City is the cargo port. Gonna have to go for a bit of extra information here. So we're going to be going into our bag. We're going to go into the town map. I always like to be doing this because it has a lot more better information about Canalave City if you click it on to the touchpad here. So Canalave City, a port city that is bisected by a canal. It has a distinctly exotic air of foreign culture. Large ships can always be seen moored at the town's piers. So foreign culture, I wonder what is that supposed to be specifying? Is that trying to say because it's at the edge of the map that it does ship its goods elsewhere to another region for some exotic goods there? Alright, let's talk to this fella. What's up? Your clothes look damp. Maybe you took the boat to Iron Island to get a hidden machine, right? Well, I hope we do. That's one thing for sure. I'd love to actually get a new hidden machine over here so you can actually access to new areas. Hello, trainer. This is something I found. It was mixed in with a load of cargo from another country. It's not anything that I can use, so I think you should take it. And we get TM48. You know how Pokemon have their own abilities? Well, the move Skill Swaps exchanges the user's ability with that of its target Pokemon. How you use Skill Swap is a measure of your expertise as a trainer. Interesting. So Skill Swap was in Gen 3, and I remember a particular battle when they had two Claydors, and it was using Earthquake along our team to use Skill Swap for it, and it was hilarious because Claydor has the Levitate ability and my Pokemon did not have it, so it became useless. And this was in Victory Road, by the way. A couple of ace trainers was doing that. So Skill Swap over here, the user employs its psychic power to exchange abilities with the foe. Nice. 10 PP though. Only given. Alright, next one. Somewhere far beyond the vast sea, there are other lands populated by Pokemon and trainers. And let's see with the TV. Hello, it's now time for Rack 'em Up Records. Like always, we look at a variety of cool records set by trainers. Rack 'em Up Records wants to hear from you. Don't be shy about telling us if you set any new records. Please also mix records with friends at any union room. That will let us examine the records of your friends as well as yours. We hope to catch the record setting moments of you, all our viewers. That's all for today. So more union goodness with that message there. Okay, we're going to be going out from here. And we did not check if there was any hidden items nearby as well. Let's see. Get to see some nice scenery of the ships and boats nearby. And the next one up is the Pokemon. It would be nice if we actually start over here and we actually got the Pokemon Center there. A Pokeboard that makes it easy to catch the same kinds of Pokemon. Well, that's the Repeat Ball, which we do have. And we did use it in the last part. I should take a revive out to everyone training on Iron Island. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. It can be rough out there, especially since there's no Pokemon Center. Ooh. Alright, let's see out to the shops. What do I need? Let's see what we got. Ultra Balls. Yeah, we did get some Ultra Balls in the last part with Veilstone Department Store, so we're fine with that. Revives, I think we're good with revives, alright? Because we did a couple of revives on... Oh, one in the bag. Let's put another 9 in. By the way, over 500,000 money because of all these rematches, restaurant beatdowns, Amulet coins. It's been fantastic in terms of money. Almost to 1 million coming through. And let's see, Super Repel, Max Repel. Yeah, we're good. We're all good with our listings there. So come again and let's see for the ball sections. So buy here. And we find a quick ball. How much quick balls do we have? 7. Timer balls. I know that we probably have a little less. Put number 4 down. That's fine. And lastly, repeat balls. How much do we have for the repeat balls? 2. We'll leave it as that. Generally, I don't think I'm going to be repeating catching a lot of Pokemons anytime soon, but there will be particular Pokemon that will be repeating and catching as well. All right, time to go to the next building. Who did you say I was again? Oh yes, I remember now. I'm the Move Deleter. Oh, the classic Move Deleter, which actually came in time to the schedule. Most Move Deleters are around at this point of the game, you know, past halfway. You come to make me force your Pokemon to forget some moves, which is great because anytime when a Pokemon does have a HM, then you can get that to be deleted, which we don't currently right now. Remember me if there are moves that need to be forgotten. I will certainly do so. Let's actually check out this TV now. So the commercial says, for better treatment of Pokemon, trainer score. Nice, short and sweet. It's great though, because sometimes you actually look into the TV, there's lots of buried dialogue words for certain things, and then you have these commercials that's just a classic. Welcome to Canalave City, the Canal City. In the old days, this port used to be a hub of cargo transportation. You know, it kind of reminds you of 3rd Gen Slateport City. Also was about cargo shipping and moving stuff aboard. And it also has a really cool theme. Alright, Pokemon Center time, which I wanted to come here first. I was lucky enough to get a Strength HM from Iron Island, but I can't use it for moving boulders until I beat Byron, the gym leader. I should make a note of that on the Poketch app memo pad. Oh, right, so Strength is the next one coming up. And there are definitely places before and we have visited that we can use Strength, which is going to be great. And I know one particular one I want to be using. I heard this cool rumor. If you can get on Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, you can go to the Wi-Fi Plaza. The access to the Wi-Fi Plaza is through the basement of any Pokemon Center. It's possible for one kind of Pokemon to have different abilities. That's news to me. Yes, it's great. It's great that like there's different abilities. I'm not too sure if it was starting from 3rd Gen or 4th Gen. I think 3rd Gen also had it. Yeah, 3rd Gen definitely did have it, the different abilities. It started in 3rd Gen and they also can have different abilities for the Pokemons. So you have to make sure to catch them and see what the abilities you want them to be. It's easy to get to Iron Island. It's one boat trip from here. Cool. All right, let's go in and rest up our Pokemon. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Yes, Nurse Joy. And thank you so much. We haven't done too much today so far with battles, and Staraptor has been holding up really well, but still nice to have every the PP recovered along with the HPs as well. It's a Psyduck. The Psyducks are probably even more popular here than Gen 1. My Psyduck is very close to me. That makes this return move powerful. That's great. Alright, and above the Pokemon Center, what do we have? We have Harbor Inn. The text is too faded to read. The door is tightly shut. It appears impossible to open. Okay, so it's locked for now. Like sometime in the future, we will come back to this and explore again. Now, it is a massive... Oh, I thought it was going to be a massive bridge, but it's just a tiny one. And look what we have here. We got Barry coming in. Whoops. Hey, JCV. You're going to challenge the gym leader up past it, huh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge. That someone is me with my brand new gym badge. Da-da-da! Yes, you always beat me to it, Barry. You're just like how the rival was in Gen 1. Alright, Trainer Barry wants to challenge with his 5 Pokemon. First one coming up, Staraptor. Finally! He actually gets his Staravia to evolve to Staraptor. I believe this is number 6 now in terms of rival battles. So we're going to be kind of staring down with the intimidations here. That's what we're going to do. But I'm not going to go with my strongest move with Brave Bird. Instead, I'm going to use Air Ace. That's what I'm going to do from here. So I'm going to get the Air Ace into the yellow now. Oh, double team? Now, this would be a good move if it was any other Pokemon than Staraptor that we have, because we got this on the download with Air Ace. That's why I love this move so much. And the first Pokemon is down from Barry's. So Staraptor's fade, we get some good healthy experience points, 663 each way. And next one up is Rapidash. Alright, also another Pokemon evolved from Barry since the last time. The Ponyta over to the Rapidash. Rapidash is an amazing fire-type Pokemon. It's got a lot of speed. Heavily emphasized on using the move Agility to even get even faster. And right now, it's actually holding up pretty well with our Ares, because Ares is just not taking it down in one shot, despite having a 21 level difference. So Ares comes out. Rapidash is down. 720 experience points, so that's bigger than Staraptor. Interesting. Now Heracross is coming out now, which is also a pretty cool Pokemon. Bug type, Ash's, one of Ash's, I say, best bug Pokemon that he's ever caught. And he did come back in Gen 4. Sadly enough, in the Pokemon League against Tobias, against its Darkrai. But Sleep Talk was awesome though in that fight though, I must admit. 792 and 792 for Pikachu as well. Next one, Empoleon. Now, another Pokemon that evolved since the last time. He did have Prinplup for quite some time. I wish there was a shining blue coat to it as soon as it came out. It's kind of shocking though, like, every of our starters is no longer shining. Like, when we had a Blaziken and Pokemon Emerald, the first thing that came out straight away was when it shined down with flashing red as soon as it came in. That was pretty awesome, but yeah, this does not happen. It doesn't happen for a lot of these Pokemons here, unfortunately. We're going to be switching to be using close combat because Ares was just not very effective, but we are going to be cost affected with the defense to be dropping down there. Alright, 855 experience points along with Pikachu. Alright, next up, Roserade, which I'm still looking to evolve our Roselia into Roserade. We just do not have the shiny stone yet. If you've gotten out of tight spots, then there's plenty of times before. The tight spot for us to, you know, I'm just gonna still go with Ares. It's super effective anyway. There's no need to be changing it for the finale of Brave Bird. But it's a pretty sweet Pokemon though, Roserade. And 665. Nice. 765 as well for Pikachu. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? And we get 7,600 Pokédollars for winning. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right, it's going to be me. Anyway, you should go to Iron and toughen up some more. Yeah, train at Iron. That's what I did before going to the gym. Which is something that did happen in the anime as well, because Barry did go to the Iron Island before, after when he faced off against Ash and then Fantina from the gym badge, so he can toughen up his Pokemon there. So it does go hand in hand. That happened there on both sides there. Alright, let's cross over to the other side of the bridge. We have a Canalave Library. Oh yeah, this is what Cynthia was talking about. That we should actually check this out for more knowledge. Let's do it. It's got a lot of historical facts with how it actually happened. Hello, this is Canalave Library. Please keep quiet while you're on the premises. Let's see what else we have. Well, I'm not gonna be making too much noises. The shelves are lined with books worn from being read by many people. What is it? Please don't disturb me when I'm reading. The ceiling-high bookshelves are crammed with books. Alright, let's go to the other side. The ceiling-high bookshelves are crammed with books. Let's go up the stairs. More bookshelves. Let's talk to this fella. The books on the third floor are easy to read. The ones down here are all too tough for me to understand. Well, I can't even read anything. It's just giving me descriptions. Yeah, being read for many people. Unless there is a specific one that we can read it even further. Nope, it's just all the same thing here. Can we read this on the wall? Please refrain from bringing food or beverages into the library. Fair enough. That's a good thing to do. Alright. Third floor, here we come. Someone's always checked out the book I want to read. Let's let you check out the TV. Hello! Tune into this show and you'll always be on the cutting edge of fashion. You guessed it, it's the Trend Tracker Show. Let's go to our latest trendy news story. Take it away. Before, I'm bringing you this report from the second floor of Jubilife TV. I'm here to examine a recently added photo titled Shinx, which belongs to— oh, this is so long ago. I remember this. They still want me to read this in. I mean, I love the whole thing we did in the photo Shinx, but that was a long time ago. Alrighty, let's talk to this lady. Every book contains someone's memories of various places and times. Libraries aren't just buildings where books are kept, you know. They're where different places and times are gathered together. Yeah, it's awesome. Like, you know, having all historical and information facts in one place, so you don't have to go anywhere else. On this floor, you will find many books on the myths and legends of the Sinnoh region. Which, yes, I do want to be checking some stuff out though. I'm very interested though. This book is titled Sinnoh's Region's Mythology. Want to read it? Oh, now we can read some stuff. Sinnoh Region's Mythology. Long ago, when Sinnoh had just been made, Pokemon and humans led separate lives. That is not to say they did not help each other. No, indeed they did. They supplied each other with goods and support each other. A Pokemon proposed to the others to always be ready to help humans. It asked that Pokemon be ready to appear before humans always. Just to this day, Pokemon appear to us if we venture into tall grass. Oh, so that's like talking about the connections whereby Pokemon's entrusted their lives over to humans with how it was first began there. This book is titled Sinnoh Myth. Want to read it? Yes! Sinnoh Myth. Betray not your anger, less will come. Weep not with sorrow, or question marks will draw near. When joy and enjoyment come natural as the very ear, this is happiness. Let such be blessed by the hand of master, question mark, question mark, question mark. Those words were spoken often as customary. Interesting. Emotions. Feels like, you know, you're reading something from a religious page with that. This book is titled Sinnoh's Myth. Want to read it? Let's go and read this one. Sinnoh's Myth. 3 Pokemon were here. Into the lakes they dove, deep, deep, drawing no breath. Deeper, deeper they dove, into suffocating depths they dove. Deeper than deepest their light, from the lake floor they rise. Bearing with them the power to make vast lands, they rise again. Alrighty. Well, we'll have to see when they do come to rise again. This book is titled Veilstone's Myth. Want to read it? Oh, Veilstone time. Veilstone's Myth. A young man, callow and foolish in innocence, came to own a sword. With it, he smote Pokemon, which gave sustenance with carefree abandon. Those not taken as food, he discarded with no afterthought. The following year, no Pokemon appeared, larders grew bare. Would you like to keep me reading? Yeah, let's do it. The young man, seeking the missing Pokemon, journeyed afar. Long did he search, and far and wide, too, until one he did find. Asked he, why do you hide? To which the Pokemon replied, if you bear your sword to bring harm upon us, with claws and fangs, we will exact a toll. From your kind, we will take our toll, for it must be done. Done it must be to guard ourselves, and for it I apologize. Would you like to keep reading? Yes. To disguise, the young man showed his dismay. In heaven found the sword I have lost so much. Gorged with power, I grew blind to Pokemon being alive. I will never fall savage again. This sword I denounce for forsake. I pled for forgiveness, but I was but a fool. So saying, the young man held the sword to the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, the Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. So that's just pretty much trying to say that there is some, you know, emotions, thoughts, and love that Pokemon have provided to humans, but this guy, you know, was very ignorant to it, tried to use it for food, and this Pokemon was able to speak. And the only Pokemons that do speak usually are like telepathy Pokemon, so it'll be interesting to see which Pokemon in these lands was speaking to it. And was that about it? Unless there's more myths here. Oh, here we go. This ancient book is titled The Original Story. Want to read it? Yes. In the beginning, there was only a churn and turmoil of chaos. At the heart of chaos, where all things become one, appeared an egg. Having tumbled from the vortex, the egg gave rise to the original one. Would you like to keep reading? Yes. From itself, two beings of the original one did wake, time started to spin, space began to expand. From itself again, three living things the original one did make. Would you like to keep reading? Yes. The two beings wished, and from them matter came to be. The three living things wished, and from them spirit came to be. The world created, the original one took to unyielding sleep. So when everything was created, Arceus was just like, yeah, time to take a nap again. Everything's done. This book is titled A Horrific Myth. Want to read it? Yes. Look not into the Pokemon's eyes. In but an instant, you have no recollection of who you are. Return home, but how? When there is nothing to remember. Dare not touch the Pokemon's body. In but 3 short days, all emotions will drain away. Above all, harm not the Pokemon. In a scant 5 days, the offender will grow immobile in entirety. So, just don't harm Pokemon. That's just another commandment. This book is titled Sinnoh Folk Stories. Which story would you like to read? Oh, there's 3 parts to it. Sinnoh Folk Story 1. Pick clean the bones of Pokemon caught in the sea or stream. Thank them for the meals they provide and pick their bones clean. When the bones are as clean as be, set them free in the water from which they came. The Pokemon will return fully fresh and it begins anew. Okay, so saying it to water type Pokemons, make sure you just put them into the sea again. Part 2. They live the Pokemon in the forest. In the forest, the Pokemon shed its hide to sleep as a human. Awakened, the human dons the Pokemon hide to roam villages. Interesting. And then part 3, let's see what we get. The Folk Story 3. There once were Pokemon that became very close to humans. There once were humans and Pokemon that ate together at the same table. It was at a time there existed no differences to distinguish the two. Really? Interesting. Now, I'm kind of spiteful to say this personally. All of these are cool, but at the same time, I have to compare this to Gen 1's Cinnabar Island, whereby we talk about the mysterious Pokemon named Mew, but then also talking about the cloned laboratory experimentations of Mewtwo. I just find that way more fascinating. I personally do. Compared to all these what's been given here. That's just my opinion around to it. I prefer the whole telling story of how Mewtwo became the greatest and most ultimate Pokemon in Gen 1. This one, however, I think they could have probably done a lot bit more with the lore and tellings of these stories here, with the books. That's just on me. But at least we do know that that's how things are created. I think the only interesting one was the whole thing of Arceus, personally. Alright, let's go back down. At least though, in the library here, we don't have to pay a fee like 50 Pokédollars fee, as how it was with Slayport C. When the whole Team Aqua was just going and raiding the whole building. I'm going to study. I've taken an interest in the subject of time and space. Yeah, they should have put more interest and more information to Palkia and Dalgia. If they're time and space members, they should have definitely put some more stuff there. The gym leader and trainers of this gym often go out to Iron Island. They not only train their Pokemon, but they work out as well. Yes, they do, yeah. It's very close there, and they do a lot of stuff. But we're going to be going and checking out the gym last. I still want to be exploring over here. Oh, it's empty here. Okay. We have to come back later, see if there's any updates to it. Next one. Sailor Eldrit's house. I'm going to be a sailor like my daddy. He's a real man among men. Even the sea doesn't scare him. Oh, but gym leaders be cool too. Byron is so awesome. Yeah. Byron is definitely awesome. Our boy has too much energy. That's the best way to be. Too much energy may give you too much energy to just do a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing. And then you'll get yourself tired too fast as well. So hopefully he does reserve his energy later. Don't go away, we have another trendy news story next. This is Helena bringing you on the spot weather. Route 216 is taking cover in a blizzard. Some of you may brave the river in hopes of finding rare Pokemon under these extreme conditions. Be sure to dress extra warm and don't fall asleep. That's the weather brought to you by Helena. It's good though that every time we be reading and listening to the TV is that we all get weather coverage. And I feel like every day we should be getting weather coverage. So this is the Canalave Duck. This will be the one to be going over to Iron Island, right? You want to set sail? Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. But at least we get to see a bit of animation though, of how it goes. Oh, cool. That's awesome. The bridge opens. And we even get more stuff. And this is Iron Island. But yeah, I'm going to be going to Island afterwards. I didn't really mean to double click it there. But that was cool though. We was able just to check that out first before going to the gym. Because I feel like, is that it for everything here? Yes. Is there any other connections to anything else as well? No, nothing else. All right, let's actually run over to the gym now. Unless there was something behind there. No, nothing actually is here. Okay, gym information. Canalave City Pokemon Gym Leader Byron. The man with the steel body. Alrighty, let's begin our 6 gym battle challenge. Hey there, champ to be. The gym leader here uses steel type Pokemon. Steel type Pokemon have high defense, so you have to hit them hard, which we definitely have the Pokemon for this. We haven't seen a steel type gym since the 2nd gym, and that was over to Jasmine, and Jasmine at the time was a new gym leader in that city for it. So we're going to be switching over to Infernape. Oh yeah, we also need to be getting our Amulet Coin as well for Infernape, isn't it? So take it out, Amulet Coin, give it over here. Alright, all the way down to the bottom. Infernape here, and Pikachu over there. Canalave City Pokemon Gym Leader Byron, Certified Trainers Barry. Well, we're gonna have that sorted out as well. Alright, let's get started. Whoa, this is huge. Like, there's literally nothing here. So I'm assuming, is there something hidden here because it's so huge right now? Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. Alright, let's begin. You're challenged by Black Belt Ricky. And what does Ricky send out? A Steelix. And Steelix was one of Jasmine's Pokemon. To be fair, there was literally no gym trainers in Jasmine's gym. So it was really just facing the gym leader, which was funny. But this was Jasmine's strongest Pokemon. And speaking of Jasmine, Jasmine had a fight against Flint of the Elite Four in the anime as well, which she got destroyed by Flint's Infernape. It's just hilarious though that, you know, both Ash and Jasmine had that same treatment. You would be expecting that Jasmine would have actually leveled up herself better compared to what Ash did, but pretty much Flint's style is that he would just take and have Infernape take blows and hits to all of the Pokemons that do attack it, and then acknowledge that strength to be used against it as well. Which is pretty interesting of a style. I've never seen another trainer that has done that, or anyone particularly. Oh, we've actually got Pikachu to level 44. So HP is 2, attack 2, defense +1s, special defense 2, and speed +2. Awesome. Oh, HP maximized to 100 now. And Ricky has been defeated. I never gave up, but still I failed to win. JCB, we have won 1,824 Pokédollars. If you give up, well, that's when everything ends for you. Well, don't give it up over here, though. Alrighty, next up, we can't go over here. And there is 2 places over here to go up, I believe. But I do want to be challenging this trainer first. A Pokemon gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. It's so much deeper than just that. It's a test of you as a person. And we are challenged by Worker Gary. And then let's get Infernape out. Let's get and use Flamewheel. It's nice actually bringing back Infernape. It's my go-to move, to be honest, with using Flame Roll as opposed to Fire Spin. Fire Spin is a move whereby you want to trap the Pokemon rather than using damage to take care of it. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Flame Rolls here from these trainers. That move was devastating. We get 2,960 for winning. I get to work all day with my Pokemon and even bow sometimes. I get all the fun I need every day. Let's go with number 1. I'm gonna try this one first. And there's another train over here. Up and down you go on the lifts. Me, I like to battle. Alright, let's get this battle up. So Worker Jackson will like to battle, and the first one coming up is Magnemite. Let's go Infernape. Let's douse this down with a Flame Roll. I have a feeling that Magnemite is going to be the most common Pokemon for it. Jasmine also had a Magnemite. Or yeah, it was a Magnemite, yeah, that she did release out first. Look at that, 324 experience points. Now Infernape has grown a level to level 48. 2s across the board and 3 on speed and max HP. Not bad. And Pikachu 324. Another Magnemite to be sent out, second Magnemite, alright. And we're going to double it up again with a Flame Roll. And also for the backup as well, we can also use a Fighting type move, Close Combat, which also will do a lot of damage against Steel types. Alright, 324 and 324. And let's keep him battling. What I will say about Steel types though is that they were used to lose down, you know, Psychic types greatness, right? You know, Psychic types resistances, like if you use a Psychic type move against Steel, it will just not do much effective. But then it kind of swaps back and goes with payback because a lot of people generally use Fire type Pokemon, so you're guaranteed to have a Fire type Pokemon to take care of a Steel type Pokemon. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like you have it to move on a really strong type already, but then the Fire type is also a strong type that a lot of people commonly use in their teams. I can't keep this up. I'll go back to working on the lifts. Alright, and that is the end of the line from here. So these two sides, so number 2, there's nothing from there unless you can hop over that. I don't think so. Let's do number 3. So there's more to be covered over here, and we can go even further up here as well. Let's try that. Oh, no, we go down. Alright, train over here. The bow. I get to work all day with my Pokemon and even bow sometimes. I get all the fun I need every day. Alright, no battle then. It's just person constructing lift. Oh, we're back to the first part. Oh, that's why. Okay, so let's go to this one. Number 4. Number 4 passes us over to this side, and we're going. Oh, we're going down. But this is a new trainer to battle. And Ace has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. Well, demonstrate to me. I would glad to know. Alright, Caesar would like to be battling. And Caesar's bringing out a Scissor. And this is kind of shameful as well. Scissor's such a cool Pokemon, but Bug and Steel? Double on the Fire types? For the super effective? No way. I think there's certain types you don't want to have double super effective on. The Fires, the Waters, the Electrics, and also Psychic if we can. 856. And 856. Wow, I'm in a mood to sing a lullaby. We get 4,800 Poké-Dollars for winning. Your earnest enthusiasm, I guess that kind of makes you an ace. Maybe you're a trainer who has the potential to surpass aces. Sure did, especially against you. Alright, moving on. There's not really any other choices. Oh, this one's going to be pushing us forward. Oh, that was quick. Okay. And so far, it's gone very linear. The first floor had many different options to explore. Oh, now we're actually with 2 different options. Let's go up here first. See what we get. Oh yeah, there's multiple options now. Let's actually battle this trainer here. Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of their history. You are challenged by worker Gerardo, and Gerardo sends out Magnemite. Let's go, Infernape. So Magnemite at level 35. We're still very high in terms of the competition because a lot of the stuff we have done has worked all around Sinnoh, getting these rematches done, and it's really paid off as well. We're just not really using our strongest Pokemon currently, which would be the Staraptor to the 50s. Hope to see, though, with these levels, we actually get some new moves of our Infernape. Oh, a Magnemite again. So double up on the Magnemite here. Shake, shake, shake with those magnets while I'll flame roll you up with intense fire. That's all of his 2 Pokemons down. We'll just get the experience, money, and move on. A spectacular loss, but still a loss. We get 2,800 Pokédollars for winning. The way you helped each other, that is what made you prevail. Yeah, we always help each other out. Pokemon battles, get yourself entwined with it back and forth. Oh, so this is a dead end over here, unless there is a secret item here to pick up. Nope. Okay, let's carry on here then and move across this side. So the only thing here is just to push over here. Wait, did I get another thing? No. Okay. It's gonna be straight over here for a battle. Yeah. We're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. Are you gonna be the one swinging, or is that your Pokemon gonna be swinging? Black Belt David, what you got to add in? Steelix. Alright. Steelix coming in again. It was just very surprising that Steelix was the first Pokemon sent out by the trainers. But yeah, let's go with Flame Wheel here. Ooh, super effective, but Steelix hanged on. Pretty impressive. I respect that from Steelix. Let's go for another Flame Wheel. Super effective, but now Steelix is down. Lovely experience points, 735. No level ups there. And a second Steelix. What level are we getting for Steelix here? Same levels? Ooh, level 37 this time. So definitely going to be taking it down on one hit, unless we get the critical hit applied. Yeah, we need a critical. Sandstorm. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We haven't seen much sandstorms recently. There was a specific time in Gen 3 whereby sandstorms was appearing in the desert area, but now we have to rely on these Pokemons to use sandstorms so we can actually see the environmental weather effects, which yes, there is environmental weather effects in this game, but we only just seen rain so far. That's all we have seen. And that was kind of especially in Gen 3 because it was all decisioned by, you know, different weather effects and changes from both Pokemons, just general normal weather, and the environment. Okay, 1,776. I must rededicate myself to training. The road extends into Affinity. Alright, let's go down from here. 2 switches over here. And I would assume the last time, if we went to the right, that would have been a dead end if we did take the right over here. Okay, so this is the way to go then. So we drop back down, and here's a new trainer. Looks like to be an ace trainer. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. Yeah, true. That's what I like to see as well. Always studying the different types and resistances. Ace trainer Brianna. Sending out Bronzor first, which we have discovered a lot of Bronzors in Mount Coronet. So I'm very aware of how Bronzor flies around because that defense is pretty impressive, both defense and special defense. So super effective does take down this Bronzor, but if he was around, I would say about 3 or 4 levels higher, then it probably would have been a different story in terms of if he was able to take it down in one hit. Next one again, Bronzor. Okay, let's go and follow up again with it. Let's get that Flame Ball out. Nice flowing of energy and pounce with the flames. Super effective and Bronzor's down. Alright, so only just 277 experience points. Bronzor again, so 3 Bronzors. I don't mind. Like, if there's 3 of them, we're gonna have collectively a lot of experience. That's gonna be over at least 600 experience. This time it's actually level 38, so they have changed the level, so this one's gonna be a little bit high in terms of experience compared to the other Bronzors that we have faced before. Super effective. Bronzor drops down. What's the experience points like? 292. Just 15 added experience points. And Braylon's dropped down. My focus was too narrow-minded, with 4,560, not bad. Start by becoming friendly with your Pokemon. I mean really friendly. If you do that, you'll learn naturally how you should battle with it. Yeah. Friendliness is just making it sure that we can work together and get the victory. Now there's one more over here. So if we push up here, I would assume this is where Byron is. Yes. So this is the last one. Okay, before we do this, we need to get some ethers on our Flamewheel. Just get just only 1, so just use 1. Infernape on the Flamewheel. And just before we do begin, Byron in the anime, he has a brother, Rourke, over in the first gym badge. They both like to discuss who actually is the most ruined maniac guy with in terms of finding rocks and fossils around. They both are super crazy into fossils, and it was interesting to hear the backstory of why he left the Allberg gym to go over to this gym as well, just to kind of get his discovery's lair, which Rourke and his mother thought that they were just ditching him and leaving as a family, but that's not true. He still loves his son, and he still loves his Pokemons all around, so this is gonna be a great fight. Ah, that's Allberg's gym badge. I see, you've defeated my son, but that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will take your challenge. Alright, gym battle time against Byron. We're gonna have to see what Pokemon Byron's gonna be bringing out. I have a feeling he's gonna bring out a really cool anime Pokemon that was shown in anime, because that's gonna be also a special factor. Oh, Magneton! Look at that! Sparkling the yellow coming out first. Now that's what I like to see for Thunder type Pokemons. Wish I could actually bring out my Pikachu, but we're gonna be starting out with Infernape here. I'm gonna go with the Flamewheel. And does it actually take it down? Oh, no, it doesn't. Magneton hands on. Thunderbolt comes in response. That's a strong Thunder type move. We could get paralyzed. Let's hope not. Ooh, that's not even critical. That is not even a critical hit. He uses 1 Hyper Potion. And also with Byron, Byron is a gym leader that focuses on defense rather than offense. Rourke is a person that focuses on offense with the first gym badge. Well, Byron is super into defense, and later his Pokemon is going to certainly show the defense factor here when he does bring out Steelix. Yeah, defensive Pokemon coming out, Steelix. Which again, if we do use Flamewheel, it's going to take 2 hits to take out, because we have experienced a Steelix before that was around in these levels, and it just wasn't enough. He's in the green. We don't get a burn. Oh, and here comes Earthquake. This is great. That's an Earthquake here. And I think that's Infernape down. Yep. Oh, nearly down. I'm going to try something different. Let's go with close combat. Let's see if this actually works. It does. Okay, good. I saved my Infernape there. Not bad. Okay, 798. And Pikachu is also get 798. And Pikachu grows to level 45. Not bad. So special attack +3 and speed +2. Pikachu wants to learn the move Thunder. The grandest of all Thunder type moves. Can't learn more than 4 moves. Make it forget another move. Certainly going to be pouring Thunder in. So Thunder, 10 PP, a Wicked Thunderbolt is dropped on the foe to inflict damage. It may also leave the target paralyzed. So I'm going to back out this. And the move I'm going to remove is going to be Discharge. We're going to actually remove Discharge out of it, because I think Discharge is also really good. But because we have Thunderbolt here, which is 95 power, unfortunately we're going to have to do it. But at least we have seen Discharge there before. 1, 2, and poof. Pikachu forgot how to use Discharge and learn Thunder. Dashtodion, this is it, Dashtodion. This is the special Pokemon that Byron has. I'm gonna actually switch out Pokemon here. And we're gonna be starting this off with Staraptor. That's what we're gonna do. Staraptor comes in instead. And I'm gonna actually get a Hyper Potion for Infernape, just in case if it goes sour. But I feel as though Staraptor will be able to clean things up here. Oh, what's this? My last one. This is where we make our stand. Indeed. Look at that. Intimidation cuts down Bastiodon's attack. We're gonna go into the bag. Let's go into the status healers. And let's see what we have. Okay, not this one. HP, PP restore. That's the one. Let's get Moo Milk. I was about to just use Hyper Potion, but Moo Milk's fine because it's going to only be 100 HP restored. So we're going to get into the green for Infernape. Metal Burst, but it failed. Damn, I would love to see what Metal Burst is. So yeah, we're just going to start off with some close combat. Super effective, but this has insane defense. Is it going to be enough to take down the Bastiodon? It is, because close combat, 120 power. It's insane, this move. Whoa, what a cry from Bastiodon. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show off the defense prowess from Bastiodon, unfortunately, with one Brave Bird to take it down. I mean, not Brave Bird, close combat to take it down. 873 experience points, and Staraptor's grew to level 57. Okay. Freeze on the attack, freeze on the speed. 157. Looking impressive. And Byron has been defeated. My sturdy Pokemon defeated. And we get 9,840 Pokédollars for winning. You are strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. And we have received the Mind Badge from Byron. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength anytime outside of battle. And now you have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take this too. We've obtained TM91. That contains the move Flash Cannon. If it hits, it may also lower the target's special defense. Interesting. God, the Sinnoh region is vast. Top trainers like you and Barry crop up constantly to challenge the old god. With more young trainers like my son and you two taking charge, the future of Pokemon is bright. But I'm not stepping aside just yet. I merely need to rededicate myself to training on Iron Island, which has been a common thing for a lot of these gym leaders to keep in training back and forth as well. Like Fantina was one with Diamond and Pearl, which they have changed it to Platinum here, and Byron as well also wants to be training up. But this is the way we're going to be getting outside from here, is being using these conveyor belts, drop all the way down right to beginning, and this is the entrance. Let's actually talk to the suspicious man of the hour. Oh, JCB, you being the gym leader. Good going. That makes it 6 gym badges. I'll tell you what, you're really turning into one fine trainer. If you were to say you're going to try to become the Pokemon champ, no one laughs at you now. I'm in your corner, kiddo. Well, thank you so much. You're no longer looking too much suspicious now. And Certified Trainers is on the slot over here. Brilliant. And lastly, we need to be checking our gym badge as well. Flip up the case, and this is our new gym badge, which I said before, all of these gym badges that keeps coming in looks amazing in terms of spectacle, and this is the same thing. It looks like a massive heart as well. Oh, no, not a heart, more like a shield. That's what it kind of covers down, so it looks impressive. Oh, Barry! Hey! That's the Mind Badge. Good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not going to actually happen. Anyway, JCB, come with me to the library. Alright, what's this about now, Barry? Let's go check this out. Hey, you're here, finally. Oh, but what the? Oh, you haven't gone to Iron Island, have you? You didn't get the HM Strength, did you? Oh, sheesh. I'm waiting here for you. Hurry up and go already. Oh, okay, so that's gonna be the next part then. Round 2. But before we do go to Iron Island, I'm gonna actually just backtrack over at this time right now, get some berries, get some rematches done from the other places, and then we'll be right back here. Hey, I'm back. I'm back again. I would like some... Oh, what? That's it. No more backdrops. No more free backdrops for this lady. Ah, that was getting all fun here. But looks like we have to say our goodbyes now. I hope you can actually help us out, Miss Lady, that you still give us free berries every day. Yes, she sure does. Alright, Asperberry. Oh, Shaky Shake. Any interesting Pokemon we're going to be finding? Combi! We got so much combis in the last part and many parts whenever they're shaking. Which I don't mind taking this out right now. So it just makes it more fun now to use a bug type Pokemon because of it. What? I just found a Gastrodon. Gastrodon level 24. Alright, let's go for the catch here. Alright, switch up Pokemon. And let's go with B-Bow. B-Bow is only 4 level difference here. He uses Rain Dance. Oh, cool. But Gastrodon, a very popular water type Pokemon. If you do decide to go with a Fire or Grass style, so I would recommend grabbing this Pokemon down because a lot of things is factored in. Because Paul has a Gastrodon as well in the anime. Pretty cool Pokemon. With the idea of having different color changes depending on which location you did catch the Shellos or Gastrodon as well. Alright. Into yellow. Hidden Power comes out. Hopefully this doesn't hurt too much. It's normal damage. Rain continues to fall. It doesn't want to use any water type because we got a B-Bow here. Let's get the bag out. And let's use a Ultra Ball. I got plenty of Ultra Balls here. And I think Ultra Ball would be the best ball to catch the Gastrodon on. Yes! First time! Gastrodon was caught. And this was actually caught when I was surfing over to Fugo Ironworks. Unbelievable. Very rare Pokemon to catch over here surfing. So Gastrodon, the Sea Slug Pokemon, water and ground type. Long ago, its entire back was shielded with a sturdy shell. There are traces of it left in its cells. Interesting. No nickname to be given. I'm going to transfer that to box 3. Not bad. Alright, combi dropped. 45. Ooh, yes. Level 49. One more to 50. Freeze where it needs to be on the attack and special attack. 125, 127. Incredible. Eterna City's Pokemon Center. We're gonna get a rematch over here? Yes, we do. More interviewers. It's gonna be a double bell, so let's bring it on. Let's see if there's any differences, or it's gonna be the same thing. It is the same thing. Okay, let's take care of these guys. Let's try a Thunder. First time Thunder on Curlia. If it does connect. $166 and $499. Thunder does happen. Oh, cool. We get a different environmental background. I like it. But it's really quick though. It's shorter than Gen 3's Thunder, which I don't know how to feel about. I feel like Gen 3's Thunder is just amazing. Whereby you just see 3 forms of lightning and then the 4th one crashing down. Kind of just prefer that one, yeah. Mr. Berry Master, you know what the dealio is. I want some more berries because we are... Oh, wow. Rapper Berry here this time. I like the berry that time. That selection, that was awesome. Oh, it's Mr. Clown time. He's over here at Hearthstone's Heart Homes Pokemon Center. Let's have some fun, but I'm sure that it's gonna be the same levels here. Clown Lee. Good. Yeah, same levels. Mr. Mime 33. Alright, Pokemon Press type. What we got? What is going to be the new Pokemon here? Onix. I don't think I actually have an Onix, to be honest. I don't really think about it. Yeah, let me actually go into my Pokédex. I've bowed against Onixes, but I don't think I actually have an Onix itself. Okay, so M&O, I'm just always using this. This is like super quick as well. Oh, I have caught an Onix. I have. It's just been sitting in the PC the whole time. Sorry, Onix. I just didn't remember you. Okay, let me grab this Onix and come right back then. Alright, I got my forgotten Onix over here. Yep. Poor Onix. But what do we get? This time we get Heal Balls. It's been a while since we have had Heal Balls. Heal Balls is one of the first unique balls in the game, whereby as soon as you catch the Pokemon, that Pokemon's already healed up, which is awesome. And we get some more heart scales. Alright, back into the ruins. And I think if we just go back here, down here again, because this is the last time we caught the Lost Unknown, there was a different lettering. Got a couple of them, but which one are we going to be getting this time? Yep, that's a new one. We're going to catch this one. Looks like an oddly shaped U, which I'm going to be wrong yet again. Every time I guess a letter for all these unknown catches, they always are different. Okay, into the green. I'm going to go for one more cut. And usually that second cut, I hope it doesn't do crit. Good. Into the red. Looking good. And all it's going to do is just go into the bag and go into our Pokeballs and use a Ultra Ball. You could have just went with the Pokeball, but to guarantee the catch, just go with the Ultra Ball. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and we're going to be sending this back to the kid that can give us more stuff for our case. Discoveries, I found another one. Let's see what we got. The M seals this time. Okay. Again, another thing I've gotten wrong. Alrighty, we are here for some more massagers. Let's give it over to Chatot this time. How good are we doing? Wealthy coin. Okay, new one. After 2 chances last time for the previous parts, now we got something new here in the fashion case. I think like with Rhydon, wasn't it like a really high level to evolve it from Rhyhorn to Rhydon? Like a 55? I don't think so. Oh, Pikachu, 46. +4 in the speed this type. Everything else, ones. These speed is a past 100 though. 102. It's restaurant time. Same thing as always. Oh, there's interviews over here this time. But yeah, gonna go back and forth of getting all these double bows done. It's always fun to get these rematches. Alright, interview duo. Which we don't get to see them very often here. Dow and Valerie. Oh, they got that Magnemite Curlier combo. Alrighty. We got this though. Let's go with Flame Roll on Magnemite and then Pikachu. Let's release a Thunderbolt onto Curlier. 2 very strong moves on our side, which super effective onto Magnemite, and Pikachu should be comfortable with a 1-hit KO on Curlier as well. Sparkle Sparkles, and Curlier's down. 195 and 585 for Pikachu. Last Pokemon to be sent out is Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime trying to set up its defense stats, but we're not gonna allow that to happen. I'm gonna use Scratch and Slam. So Scratch has good accuracy. Now it's really dependent on the Slam. Oh, no, never mind. Scratch just takes down Mr. Mime right away. That's quite the demonstration. I should have expected this. 3,744 Poké-Dollars for winning. Nice. Oh man, our drinks are lukewarm now. Do you think we should rehearse this one more time? Today's featured drink is freshly squeezed and freshly pulped from the battle. Alright, last one. So what day, Eugene, your Valley customer and all. Even though I said that, I admit the invitation was flattering. So I accepted his invitation. I'll let my Pokemon decide for my fickle heart. Let's bow. Wait, I thought these couples was going to day out. That's what I was thinking. I just realized it was a Roman lady and a collector. So they wasn't putting a ring on it quite yet. I remember the animation for Feebas in Emerald, and it would be jumping around multiple times. This one is just quick out. Oh, Pikachu, level 47. And that's better stats again. It's just the only +1 the attack that fell off, but everything else, I like it. You know, it's true what they say. There is no evil among Pokemon fans. That goes for you and Eugene. Alright, all done. Rematches, bon appetit. Let's actually get outside of this restaurant. Let's carry on. And you know, this is actually going pretty decent, actually. In terms of speed, now that I think about it. We've been skipping rematches using the Pokechat. And we're getting so much berries really quickly from this. But there's only one rematch I'm definitely gonna have to put down, and it's over to this lady. She's ready for the rematch. Because that's really what I really came for. What is this berry? Habanblon. Okay. This is so odd to me because we recently planted that there. We haven't collected one yet. This looks like an actual Pokemon with arms. Is it electrifying battle time? Yes, it is. Rock and roll time. Let's love the levels here. Level 35. Let's go flavor. Boom. $5.95 and $5.95 for the Pikachu. You beat me, but I feel totally amped to jam harder. The cool thing about this berry lady is she's always giving us some really interesting berries now. Habanberry. Okay, so we've gotten that one before. Let's brought these ones up. These ones are not done yet. And I've always said this as well. Every time it rains, I'm so surprised that these actually need watering. Oh, let's pull up with the Scratch. Challenge down. 135 to push our Infernape to level 50. Reaching up to Staraptor in the 50s. Good. Like the stats here for the increases on all certain angles. At least we get some tomato berries and the other one, which I cannot remember what that is exactly. That's a new one that we plotted out recently. Lum plants. Okay, so that's in bloom. Okay. Looks like it's got like eyes, like it's like a Pokemon. The main knockout challenge. What's this time? 5 this time. Okay, let's do it. All right, target number turns was 5, and we did defeat the maze with 5 of it. How splendid of you. You hit the target. For making the sweep in the target number of turns, a special gift. The chance of our very own prodigy. Okay, so Lady Celeste comes in again from this 3rd day. So she was the first one that we did fight, and it's going to be again a Blissey. Probably it's just the same people back and forth. The lady and the other guy sharing off the Blissies. Since we're over here in Celestic Town, changes with the champs. Cynthia? Oh, Cynthia's now gone. She knows now that we have safely made it in Canalave City, so her work is done to be over here. Ooh, some stuff is shaking here. Wurmple. Okay. From all of the trees where we have been trying to find some Pokemons in, it's been more or less the same. All Happinied. Since we're over here, let's actually give a shot for rematches here. One trainer is looking to rematch us, and it is the Ace Trainer. I curled up inside my Noctowl's wings and wait for you to return. Oh yeah, the lady that loves the Noctowl. Let's see if there's any changes here with your Noctowl here, Catherine. It's a massive Noctowl. I always keep remembering Ash's Noctowl, the shiny one, that was way smaller in comparison. But yeah, still the same level. And let's give this a Flame Roll. Flame Roll looking good in one hit, and Noctowl's down. 189 to be split between Infernape and Pikachu. And down goes Catherine. Yes, that's definitely what matters, and we just get the monies in the end. Let's try some rematches over here for these ladies. Which means one thing, if we get this. So cool! I'm so happy to have a battle with you. Swimmer Erica sending out her Finneon. Looks like a very cute Pokemon. I'm so glad we actually got Finneon in the last part. Let's wrap this up with a close combat. But yeah, you know what I should be doing? I should be switching from Infernape to Pikachu. I feel like Pikachu would be the best Pokemon right now, since we are surfing around against some rematch against water-type Pokemons. That's gonna be the idea. Okay, next battle. 221, let's try a rematch with this guy. How much steps? 11. So very close. Let's try to rematch with this Fisher here. Which, yes, he wants to battle. Come on, battle me again. You know I love to fish and battle. Yes, let's go for the battle here. So rematch again in these areas. Fisherman Koi with 3 Pokemon, and it's the Finneon love. Yes, this is the guy that gives a lot of love to the Finneons. And I give a lot of love to Pikachu. Pikachu is our standing first Pokemon to take care of these guys. So yeah, we're going to be losing a lot of Thunderbolts. And because we're so close to the experience rate to get to 48, we're going to get that in this battle. This could be it after this Finneon, because it's a level 30. We're going to get 288. And that pushes it up to 48. Lovely. So Pikachu gets to level 48. Max HP plus 5. That's a big one for this stat. And speed plus 3. Looking good. Alright, and it's, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of showdowns with Finneons here, coming back and forth. We're just gonna be charging and just getting these Thunderbolts in and out. $307 this time, not bad. And the last one's gonna be the highest level. What we got here? Corey. We've got a 34 Finneon having the last rave against our Pikachu. Awesome. So super effective, approved and collected. And down goes the Finneon. Alright, Koi defeated. Sploosh! We get 2,176 Poké Dollars for winning. Let's see. I saw it. Today's number is 58. Wait, do I have a 58? I feel like I have a 58. No, I have a 57. And it's funny. Like, it's so close to it. All I have to do, just go into my bag. And we're going to do the same method as last time. Because I now know where the rare candy is here. I'm going to get this rare candy. Right here. The Staraptor. Elevate to 58. And then we just talk to the guy again. We get another item. It's strange. 2 times in a row. We're very lucky. Yep. How remarkable. Expert bird this time. Nice. Ooh, 51 for Infernape from that. Nice. 2s across the board and just +3 in the speed. Very consistent. 150 max HP and then 145 speed. Not bad. What do we have? Lumberries, finally! Ready to be picked up. Still a strange looking berry thing, but looks to be very rare. Alright. We are looking to be going to Iron Island now. We're ready to go for it. So Barry wants us to go to get the Strength HM and return to the library to him. But we should also be exploring Iron Island, which is the only thing we can go to. Anchors ahead! We get to see this awesome animation again, which I did trigger before going to the gym. It's like it starts all nice and slow, but then now it's raging tides. Alright, let's check around. Let's actually also swap over to this, so at least you can see if there's any hidden items. And on top of that, we do need to check out where we are on the town map. So if we go over to the town map over there, use it. We are powered to north or west. That's where we are. Iron Island over there. Do we actually have a description as well? Iron Island, a small ore-rich island that is off the coast of Canalave City. Interesting. Okay, let's carry on through. Up the stairs you go. There is a house. Who's inside? Oh, no one. It's empty. What's on the TV though? Hello. Tune into this show and you'll always be on the cutting edge of fashion. You guessed it. It's the Trend Tracker Show. Let's go over our latest trendy news story. Take it away. Berry Pref, say hey, hey, hey. How do your berries grow today? Say hey, berry friends. How goes it okay today? Enough fooling around, let me lay it right out. Today's berry lookout. Route 215 is where I went, hoping to find berries by scent, but no berries were there. My time has been wasted. I had traveled in vain. My excitement shriveled and withered away, but must mean someone's happy for having picked berries. Say hey, plant your berries today. Thanks everyone. That might have been us from all the berries we've been doing. Alright, let's keep going up the stairs. Oh, who's this? You are? Okay, you're JCB. I'm Wiley. I'm a trainer, and yes, it is a bit odd that I would be training here. Anyway, it's always nice to meet another trainer. Here's a gift. Oh, we get the gift right away. HM04. Wow, lovely. That hidden machine contains the move Strength. To use our bell, you need the badge from Canalave Gym. Oh, is that so? Basically, we could go to Iron Island before the gym, and this is the guy that gives it to us. I see. That's why I was able to get there before it. Oh, never mind. You already got the mine badge. My bad. I'll be training inside. You can join me if you like. Oh, I thought we were gonna tag along there like a corpse style. All right, let's go inside. Let's follow up. I just want to check in Iron Island right now. So there's 2 different ways. Let's go left. You see a lot of battles here, but there is... Oh, I can't go through, but what's going to be our first Pokemon here? It's an Onix, level 31. Alright, there's definitely training to be done here for level 31 Onix. Let's go with close combat. Super effective, and down goes the Onix. But yeah, we have kept with our Infernape in the front of the team. I feel like this probably be the best Pokemon to use if there's going to be a lot of Steel-type Pokemon over here. Alright, let's go around. Is this going to be a battle over here? Yeah. Battles over in Iron Island, because if there's people retraining, yeah, I like to camp, so what? Let's battle. Challenged by Camper Lawrence. Let's go and do this off first with Flame Roar. Even though close combat would be the best move to take down this Apom, Flame Roar is going to be the best one just for our PP. So to save up for a different occasion on that. So 342, nicely done. What's next up? Floatzel. Okay, now we do need to be thinking of a different move to change out from here. Which, yes, we are going to be using close combat. If I just go with the Flame Roar, it's going to be not very effective, and it'll probably be a couple of turns to take down the Floatzel with it. So close combat is the best one. And it's good. It's good. Only one hit. Drop down those defenses, but the battle has already ended. I should have just stuck to camping out here. You'll get 1,552 Pokédollars for winning. When I'm in my Pokemon, I can camp just about anywhere I want. Oh, whoa. Ready with another wild battle. This time it's Graveler. Not yet finding any Steel types. It's really just rock and ground types. Let's try out Flame Roar here first. Let's see how this goes. Not very effective. Into the green. Okay. Self-destruct. Okay. So if I do not use any other move that I should be using, like close combat, then we're just going to get self-destructed a lot of the times. And that was almost 50% of a HP. Okay, I'm going to have to remind myself, always use close combat against these. Now, can I go around here? No. So is that trying to tell me that I do need to use strength here to pass through? Like it doesn't have the instruction, because I was clicking onto those canisters and I would be assuming that it would say like, oh, you need strength to move this. Or maybe I just didn't go around the other one properly. We'll just have to double check. But yeah, let's just stick with close combat here. Looks like each of our Pokemons, the only ones that's going to be really good in this area to go ahead is just Roselia. That's the only one I can see right now that will do a good job. Which we may just have to switch over to Roselia to carry on. Because PP is just going to be dropping down really fast with our close combats. Oh, found a Protector. Okay, cycle to the items. The Protector, a protective item of some sort. It is extremely stiff and heavy. It is loved by a certain Pokemon. Oh, is this one for... to evolve the Rhydon into a Rhyperion? Ah, yes. Probably is. Okay, I have to try and get an item ball somehow. And let's get this item ball. Yellow Shard. Awesome. And it's just a bunch of Onixes in this area. Let's go. Let's use it close combat again. Alright, special defense and defense 4, and Onix is down and out. Alright, time to run back. And spoilers, I think it's going to be another Onix. Oh, no, it's even worse. It's a Graveler. I have to switch out my Infernape now. We just do not have any more. So switch out Pokemon, and we're probably gonna have to put down Roselia in charge here. It'll be easier just to kind of keep it going forward from here on out with our Roselia. Oh, Rock Blast comes out first. Not very effective. Oh no, it's actually normal damage from these Rock Blasts. Wow. 5 hits in total. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Let's go with Magical Leaf. Yeah, Magical Leaf would be the idea I want to be doing. Before I did have Giga Drain, that would have been able to restore our HP. Really good in this scenario, but, you know, it's all good. We've actually replaced that with the Pedal Dance, and Pedal Dance is a really cool move. So yeah, I am just going to just go ahead and change this up with our Roselia instead. So what do I replace here? Luck Incense. Yes, we're going to be switching the 2 items. And we'll have Roselia at the top. Moving on here forward. So this is the first part. 2 items. The Protector and the Yellow Shot. Over to the right now. What do we get? No, so let's actually check on the hidden items as well. I feel like I'm probably going to be missing a couple if I don't really use this more often. Oh, yep, there's something over to the right. So pass over to the other side. Let's go upwards. I feel like upwards is going to be the best place to go up and carry on. It's a Graveler. Graveler has appeared. And because we have a Roselia, it's going to be more easier just to keep on going further. Taking care of these rock and ground type Pokemons now. Super effective, and down it goes. Okay, 306 experience each way. So nothing over here for the hidden stuff. Let's walk down these steps. It's either just a half and half trade. It's either Gravelers or Onyxes. But still, it's actually pretty good for training though. In the phase, these would be really good trainings for the boss. I mean, the gym fight. Gym fight against the 6th gym leader. But because we can't even access this until after getting the gym badge, can we get this access? Oh, no, because the guy would be standing in front, isn't it? Or maybe he just actually clears away. I think he probably does clear away. Yeah, so we can do it. Ooh, we get Star Piece over here. Cool. So Star Pieces can be used over at Fugo Ironworks. It's a good place to be put there. May we have a bow, please? There'll be something to line up this bored picnic with. Having a picnic inside Iron Island. It's very cave inside. And speaking of Iron Island, this is a massive cave. In the anime, it wasn't a cave. You can actually go out and actually train outside with these steel type Pokemon. Raichu. Let's go with the Pedal Darts. Ooh, Thunderbolt out first, so that's gonna be not very effective. But I still think it's gonna do good damage though against us. Yeah. So I want to go with Pedal Dance first to see how much damage it does against the Raichu. We got really good special defense. Ooh, okay. Static Power. So Pedal Dance is a physical move. Damn. Doubles down the Thunderbolt. Please no critical. I hope so, no critical. Okay. And yes, we're good. Good with the Pedal Dance as well. Second time. It carries on until we get confused. So that is a good showcase with our special attack on Roselia. The stats is really high and impressive. I do enjoy that. Picnic Summon has been defeated. We're not going to win if we play around like that. We get 1,184 Pokédollars for winning. I'm going home to play with my Pokemon. No picnic time. Okay, let's first get with the Paralyze Hill. That's the first thing up. Oh, it's already done. I keep on forgetting about it as well, that this generation changed it up. That when you get Paralyzed, Poison... Well, Poison still stays, but Paralyze it does get removed after the bell. Like, it's just so common for me from the other previous generations to just bring up my Paralyze Hill and then use it to get my Pokemon back to healthiness. But I did see a Pokeball up past these stairs that we went to previously too, so I'm gonna go around and take it out. But this is gonna be some good training for Roselia though. Naturally, I just wanted my Roselia just to stick at this level, but it's fine if Roselia be at the front line and get some experience right now. So grab this fade, let's get 306 experience points for Roselia alongside with Pikachu. Now running down over here, this is where the Iron Ball will be. Before that, oh, a new contender. This time's a Golbat. We have not caught Golbat yet. It's time for catching time then. Now this is gonna be pretty difficult. Let's go with the Stun Spore first, and then we'll go with the Magical Leaf afterwards. Would that be a good move? Be not very effective, but we'll see the damage at least. Oh yeah, this is the reason why Air Cutter will make it difficult to take it out. Oh boy, super effective. Let's try Magical Leaf first. Let me see what the damages do look like. And then hopefully we can get lucky with Golbat to be paralyzed and not being able to move. So that's how much damage it does. Ring Attack comes out next. That's gonna be, oh boy, that's critical, isn't it? No, that's not critical. All right, time to change our Pokemon. Yeah, it's kind of very tough now which one to be bringing out for it. Let's do B-Bow because it's level 28. Should be not that bad in terms of damage here. Okay, Ring Attack. How much we get out of this? Ooh, if that's Air Cutter next, we might drop down. We will have to see. So Cut comes out into the green. It's paralyzed, great. Let's at least push it to the yellow, then we could focus on trying to catch it. A crit would be nice here for the Cut. No thing. Bite comes out. That does around the same damage as Ring Attack. Put the bag out. Let's go into the Ultra Balls. Oh, I actually got some Dust Balls inside as well, so that would be good for catching these Pokemons in the caves. But is the Ultra Ball going to do the job? Yes, it does. So now we've got a Golbat. Okay, what's the info saying? So Golbat is the Bat Pokemon, poison and flying type. Its sharp fangs puncture the toughest of hides and have small holes for greedily sucking blood. Give a nickname? No need. I'm gonna actually transfer this over to box 3. Okay, let's actually heal up some of our Pokemon now. So Moo Milks for B-Bow and Roselia. Alright, sweet. All greens in the party. And we was running down over to this Pokeball, right? So over here is a Max Repel. Not bad. And because we were kind of walking back, we need to be checking if there's any more hidden items stashed around here. Which, nope, nothing here. Alright, Golbat. Wild Golbat has appeared. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough, so I have to change up my Pokemon. Pretty tough to deal with this Golbat with our Roselia because of that Air Cutter and Ring Attack. So let's rush out to Pikachu. Pikachu would just take the... oh, it'll take the Confuse Ray. Ooh, this is not good. I was predicting a Air Cutter or Ring Attack, but instead we get Confusion. Let's hope that we can hit with Thunderbolt. Nope. We get hit, and what's going to be happening next? Bite. How much is Bite on a Pikachu? Pikachu is... oh. We get Static. Not bad in terms of defense, Pikachu. We held pretty well against that Bite attack. Oh, and then we get Thunderbolt. Second time for the Confusion. Great. It's super effective, and Golbat's down and out. Oh, that pushed us up to level 49 with our Pikachu. Good job. So +4 on the speed. That's the biggest part from it. And defense, not bad. +3 on the defense. Okay, so we had a trainer battle over here. There's 2 different ways. They both connect to each other. So I'll go up from here. I'm gonna keep it searching around. is a lift going down. And we forgot an item ball over here. So first one up is the revive. Can we get ourselves backwards to collect that iron ball before going down? Oh, there is a gap there around the back. Okay, let me go around the gap. So right here was the gap. More Pokemon's ahoy. Again, Golbat, making me change. Alright, change Pokemon, let's get Pikachu. Oop, confused Ray. We have become confused. Oh, and it had itself in its confusion. Okay, ring attack, not very effective. Fingers crossed. Oh, snapped out confusion, even better. Let's get a Thunderbolt down. Alright, Golbat has fainted. Good and good. And from over here is just to grab the escape rope. Interesting. Alright, another Graveler to be popped out. And it's just consistent levels back and forth with these Gravelers in the 32s. And consistency is going to be met with some magical leaves. Alright, awesome. Since we're nearby the entrance as well, this would be a good time just to rest up real quick and then go further deeper in to Iron Island. So as we're here in the Pokemon Center in Canalave City, and we're just getting all prepped up, I do want to just get my strength out now to learn it over to B-Bow. Because I have no idea if strength is going to be something that we will need to be using in Iron Island. So let's just use this up. Contain strength, teaches your Pokemon, yes. And B-Bow can learn it. So it's best to be prepared and prepped up. And the one I can be using strength on now is going to be on Hyper Fang. There we go. I've also actually put like one extra free slot in just in case some extra new Pokemon needs to be coming into Iron Island as well, because we don't need to be backtracking back and forth to be getting it. So Chatot is the one that's going to be into the PC there. But yeah, as with the next part, we're going to be really diving into Iron Island along with using strength in other places as well. So that's going to be the focus for the next part there. So I'd like to say thank you guys for watching this part, and I'll see you guys in the next one.